What makes an IPO unforgettable? For companies, it's a chance to go global. For investors, it's a shot at once-in-a-lifetime returns. Over the past decade, some IPOs have not only made history but also reshaped entire industries. Today, we're diving into the most successful IPOs of the last 10 years. Stories of hype, risk, reward, and resilience. 2019 was a hot year for IPOs. Uber finally joined the party, while unicorns like Airbnb, Slack, and even SpaceX were gearing up for their big moments. But to understand today's IPO craze, let's rewind and look at the greatest IPO successes of the last decade. Number 1. Alibaba. In 2014, the giant Alibaba's IPO raised a record-breaking $21.7 billion, making it the largest in US history. Shares opened at $68 and soared on day one. Since then, the stock has grown over 161%, turning Alibaba into a global e-commerce titan. Number 2. Facebook. In 2012, Facebook hit the markets with a $16 billion IPO. At first, it looked like a disaster. Glitches and falling shares left investors worried. But fast forward, Facebook is now up nearly 400%. It went from IPO flop to one of the greatest success stories ever. Number 3. General Motors. Emerging from bankruptcy, GM raised $15.8 billion in 2010. Its IPO wasn't flashy, but it symbolized America's industrial comeback. Today, GM stock has delivered modest but steady returns. Number 4. Uber. In 2019, Uber's IPO was one of the most anticipated in history. Valued at $8.1 billion, expectations were sky-high. But shares stumbled right out of the gate, closing below the $45 price. A reminder that hype doesn't always equal immediate success. Number 5. HCA Healthcare. HCA raised $3.8 billion in 2011. Despite a slow start, the stock has skyrocketed over 300%. Proof that healthcare remains one of the strongest sectors in the market. Number 6. Snap. Snap's IPO in 2017 raised $3.4 billion. Shares popped 44% on the first day, but later declined. It remains one of the most volatile stories of the decade. Number 7. Citizens Financial. In 2014, Citizens Financial raised $3 billion. While not glamorous, the stock has quietly climbed 67% since debut. A steady performer. Number 8. Banco Santander, Mexico. In 2012, this IPO raised $2.9 billion. While shares initially rallied, they have since dropped over 30%, showing the risks of emerging market finance. Number 9. Synchrony Financial. In 2014, spun off from GE, Synchrony raised $2.9 billion. After a flat start, it grew steadily by 52%, a slow but stable success. Number 10. Kinder Morgan. Kinder Morgan raised $2.9 billion in 2011, becoming the largest private equity-backed IPO at the time. Early gains faded, and the stock has since struggled, reflecting the energy sector's volatility. These IPOs weren't just financial events. They were stories of ambition, risk, and reinvention. From Alibaba's record-breaking success to Facebook's epic comeback, they remind us that markets are about more than numbers. They're about courage. The courage to dream big, go public, and invite the world along for the ride. And as new IPOs continue to hit the market, one thing is certain. The next decade will bring even bigger stories of triumph and resilience. To learn more about our IPO SEC filing services, visit colonialfilings.com.